Hey girl, hey, and welcome back to another episode of my TexturizeHER series here on my channel. Today we'll be doing a full touch-up wash day. If you want to see how I got my roots from this to this, then just keep on watching.
What's the point? Just for bragging rights? Like, I don't want bragging rights. I want to be able to wear the hair.
Y'all, can y'all believe it? We are here. It is touch-up day. Just 18 weeks ago, I woke up one day and said, you know what? I'm going to risk it all and texturize my hair after being fully natural for about 6 or 7 years. Whether you've been following me on this journey from day one or you are new here, I have decided to document my entire texturizing journey just in case there's anyone like me who's deciding to texturize their hair, who's already in the journey and just needs some companionship, because we need a community for texturizing our hair. I did curate a playlist called TexturizeHER. I'll make sure it's linked above and below, and that you guys can use as a reference. Any type of advice or product references, anything like that, you guys can always go back to and use it. So what I'm doing here is prepping my hair for touching up my roots. So I started by parting my hair into 4 sections, and then within each of those 4 sections, I used my finger to make smaller parts, maybe about 1 inch or so, and I want to fully coat the ends of my hair with a mixture of a conditioner and an oil. My conditioner of choice is the Aussie 3-Minute Moist Conditioner and coconut oil, and I'm using that mixture and I'm penetrating the ends of my hair in each part. Now I'm doing this for 2 reasons. One, I want to prevent runoff as much as possible when I'm texturizing my roots. I don't want the texturizer to run off into the rest of my hair shaft, which is already processed. And 2, I don't want to over process the hair that's previously been processed, if that makes sense. So I definitely want to go in. Now granted, you guys will see in the next clip, you can clearly see where my roots have grown out to, but nonetheless, we want to make sure, especially because we're self-texturizing, I just want to take every precaution possible so there's no runoff and no over-processing. And just so you guys know, I did post a pre-texturizing prep wash day. I think that was very helpful for me, especially when it comes to being able to detangle through my roots, kind of like a root maintenance to prepare for touch-up day. I'll link that below as well, but of course it will be in the playlist. So now that I finished doing all of those mini parts, you can clearly see where my roots have grown out to, which is definitely going to be helpful when doing my touch-up. But this is also why I kind of waited 18 weeks. However, in the future, I'll probably only wait about 10 to 14. So now it's time to touch up. I initially set my clock at around 12 minutes. If you want to do 15, that's cool, but I took note that when I texturized my hair last time, it didn't take long for my hair to take to the texturizer, so I need to move very swift and quickly. I'm going to take my comb and put some of the texturizer on it, and I just went in initially and started going from root up until where I did my twist, and kind of just making sure I'm coating all of the product into my new growth. Once I do that quickly through every part, now you see what I'm doing here. A second time, I'm really going to massage that in. So the initial application probably took me no more than 4 minutes to get through all of the parts. So now that I'm at the 8-minute mark, I'm just going to go back in and really rub and get the product into my roots. This is where I'm going to start combing it and rubbing it in here. I'm just trying to figure out what works best for me, and rubbing it with my fingers seem to do the trick. As we get down to the last few minutes on my timer, I'm just taking in, I guess this is like a coloring brush, and I'm just applying this all to my edges at the last second. I wanted to save my edges for last because one, I know it doesn't take long for them to process, and two, I really want to make sure my texture throughout my entire hair remains consistent. So I'm not going to leave this on my edges too long. And actually, you guys will see, I probably could have actually kept them on a little longer. I probably only left them on for 2 minutes. I don't know what 2 minutes was going to do, but you guys will see I definitely could have left it on a little longer. But nonetheless, I'm not mad because I'd rather be safe and sorry. By this point, my 15 minutes is up, and I am just untwisting all of my ends and preparing to rinse out the texturizer. And I'm just waiting for my hair to feel like a little tingle. I'm honestly playing this by ear because I've never done this before, and I just went with my gut and figured out after 15 minutes it's time to rinse it out. Now for my initial rinse out lineup, we're going to first get in the shower, and we are going to rinse out the texturizer thoroughly with lukewarm water. Then I'm going to shampoo twice with a neutralizing shampoo. Today I used the Iso Plus neutralizing shampoo. And then for my third wash, I went in with the Miel Rosemary Mint strengthening shampoo. And that's just to bring a little bit of strength back to my hair after chemically processing it. And lastly, I just used a conditioner to condition my hair before we go into deep conditioning, but I used the olive oil Strengthen and Nourish Replenishing Conditioner. So after shampooing and conditioning my hair, I get out the shower and I wrap a t-shirt or some type of cotton cloth around my hair. We do not want to use towels, as that definitely breaks your hair, and you want to retain some of the moisture. So this is how my hair looks. You can see where I was talking about, I could have definitely left some texturizer on my edges just a little bit longer, but look at my roots. They are nice. I can actually see my scalp again. There's still some texture left in there, which I'm really happy I didn't over process it, because like I said in the beginning, I really wanted to make sure the texture was identical throughout the strands of my hair. So now it's my favorite part. It's time to deep condition. And my deep conditioner of choice today is going to be the TGIN Honey Miracle Hair Mask. Now, since we just texturized my hair, and again, with all the chemical processing, I really want to put as much moisture back into my hair as possible. So in my prep wash day, we did more protein and strength treatment. Today, we're doing more moisture. And I'm just going to generously apply this product in from root to tip, working it in and making sure every strand is fully coated. Now, I promise I'm going to go and buy some plastic shower caps, but until then, y'all know how I get down. You're going to use an old grocery plastic bag and tie that hair up nice and tight, and then we are going to get to deep conditioning. And I'll try my hardest to find this hooded blow dryer on Amazon. I know I got it from Amazon, but I have had it for a good amount of years. So if I can't find it, I'll find something similar. But I just think it's so convenient. You hook it up to your blow dryer. I just put it on right there on the back on my shelf, and now I can multitask and get some work done while deep conditioning. So after I rinsed out my deep conditioner, this is how my hair looked. Again, we're using a t-shirt, no towels over here when drying your hair. This is how my hair looked once I rinsed everything out in deep condition. I know a lot of you guys have asked me in the comments about keeping curls and if I was able to keep curls. I'm not really a curl girl, so I wasn't really interested in necessarily having curls, but I was interested in having texture. And as you guys can see here, I still kept a lot of texture in my hair, but it's just so much more easily maintainable now. I also need a trim, so I'll be taking care of that next wash day. So this is the final look after wash day, and this is what my hair looks like straightened. I didn't want to add this in this video. I wanted this to be strictly a wash day routine, but if you guys want to see my blowout and silk press routine, comment down below and I can definitely provide that content for you guys. And also, I've been reading my comments. I've seen a lot of you guys have also taken on the texturizer journey. Comment down below some best practices, lessons learned, advice, mistakes. Let the girls know down below. I want this to be a community so that we're not making the same mistakes and we are learning from each other. I definitely cannot wait to see what you guys put in the comments, and I will see you guys next week for our next video. Love you guys. Bye.